Okay, so we're coming to the final session here. Now with all the background things flow a bit more smoothly, faster. Okay. Okay. Yad ajnanata bhati vishvam samastam vinishtam cha sadhyo yad atma prabodhe mane vagatitam vishuddham vimuktam parabrahma nityam tadevahamasmi yad ajnanataha. When you don't know that reality of I as consciousness, which is the basis for the whole creation, when I don't know that, then he says, Bhati Vishwam Samastam. The whole world appears as real. Whole world appears as different from me. I take it as real. Because I don't know the underlying reality. It's like when you are in a dream, you think it is a dream or you think it is real. There's no question about it. It is real. Because I don't know myself as awake. When I see that snake on the rope, I take it as real. For a long time, people took the earth as flat. Yeah. People are afraid to sail too much out. Well, you'll fall off the edge of the earth. I know when Christopher Columbus made his first journey, he had to hold a pistol at the helmsman head. Keep sailing straight. Sir, Captain will go off the edge of the earth. The edge has not yet come. This pistol is right here. This death is guaranteed, sure. That not yet. We kept sailing. So when you don't know the reality, the appearance appears to be the real. He's never saying it is real. It only appears as the real. Yad ajnanataha. You don't know the consciousness, ignorant of it. Samastam vishwam bhati. The whole world appears to be real. Nobody looks at the world and says, is it real or unreal? It's taken for almost like granted. No? All the study is to know what the reality of it. Why? Because you know that some are appearances. That's what triggers all the search. Okay. Minishtam cha sadhya yat atma prabhode. Atma prabhode, when you know the self, the reality is minishtam. Reality is destroyed. If the world still exists, we are not saying the world disappears. Then nobody will want to know the truth. Okay, I know the truth. My family disappears. It may seem attractive, but not really. All the goodies in life disappear, especially the Swiss chocolate. I don't want that. It is not that, but the reality with which I given them, that goes. No more real. It becomes like the flat earth I walk on. Minishtam. Okay. Mano Vag Atita. What is the reality? Beyond the mind and the speech. But you're talking a lot about it. Yes. That which is beyond the mind and speech has to be known through the mind and speech. That is the whole technique of teaching is only that. The simplicity of teaching is that. That which is beyond the mind, that which is beyond your words, is known through the words, is known through the mind. Why? It happens to be in and through the mind. Like the child, I don't have to go in a rocket to see space. All that is space, but right here is also space. Because the reality is in and through everything. It's beyond everything, transcendental. It's also immanent. In Vedanta, many modern Vedanta, we only present the transcendental reality. We don't present the immanent. That'll be like that, like me telling the child, what is space out there yonder? What about here? That's also space. That is not focused upon. That is why all the problems come in Vedanta. So it's beyond the mind is known through the mind. Yato vacho nivartante Apraptya manasa saha taitya. From where the words return, along with the mind, unable to objectify it. Unable to objectify, not unable to know. Because I know as I, already know as I. What am I? I know that I am. I only don't know what I am. So that's all. So you negate all your notions about yourself. Look at it. First step. You negate all the roles. Don't take your roles too seriously. Understand you as a simple person. Isn't that what all of us are? Simple person. That's not the final reality. That's the first step. Because we are so caught up in our roles. You're a person first. The person is playing the role. Role, you have a lot of problems. As a person, maybe some health issue, something very little. Okay? So the first step is from the roles to the person. From the person to I, the witness, the wearer of everything. Then Vedanta comes in. That witness, the wearer, is nothing but that Brahma eva ahamasmi. I am that Brahman, the reality. The last step is purely Vedantic. Other steps can be as a part of growth. Simple person. There was a writer, I think, called Hook Prather, who wrote some books some 20 years back, 30 years back. Notes to myself. Personhood. There are some books like this. Hook Prather, I think. Very good books. Okay. Be a simple person. When we're having a cup of tea together, what am I? A simple person. I switch into teacher when someone comes and asks me a question. Otherwise, I'm a simple person relating. Because the person that relates, the simple person. Then the person plays the roles, but the person is independent of the roles. You're stuck on the roles, yeah, that's the problem. Why? Learn to drop. Dropping is easy. It's not difficult. Parent, child. It's that simple. It's just shaking your head. That's simple. Yeah, a look transform. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Simple person. Then when you look into what the person is, not the body, mind, etc., to the sakshi, the witness, the wearer, that's also a fact. It's a halfway house. Halfway house. Difficult to function at that level, yeah. But you can, instead of, okay, I have to function as sakshi. If you want to, some training is involved in this, you can. Not necessary for a student of Vedanta, but you need to be awareful in your function. That's enough to bring that much of the sakshi into function. Be awareful, be conscious, aware of your responses, aware what you have to edit before you say. Like, where are all the storms coming through? Where the hell you're getting all the, where you're getting all the anchors, where the same place where you're getting the stuff. No. Edit. Say it nicely. Be awareful. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah. Yeah. But you can function as the Sakshi. Bhishma on the battlefield. Mahabharata. Pandava is going to tell him, grandfather, we cannot win this war. Yes, the doors of Hastinapura are closed to you as long as I am alive. But Dharma is to win. What do we do? Tells to Krishna. Tell them how to kill me. The guy is telling how to kill me. Because I'm not going to break my promise. Whoever sits on the throne of Hastinapura, I'll support. He's made that vow. So I'm not going to break that. Would you remove me from the scene? So Arjuna put Shikandi attacks. And Arjuna also attacked. Bhishma lowers his bow. And look at it, that Sakshi function. These arrows, Neme, Bhana, Shikandina. Half these arrows are Shikandi's arrows. Why? They bounce off my armor. Neme, Bhana, Arjunasya. These are Arjuna's arrows. Why? They pierce my armor and burn my flesh. He's getting injured and he's objective. That is functioning like Sakshi. So, do you have to be that level? No, you don't have. Awareful functioning is enough. Not this level. Awareful. Yes. Yeah. That's good enough. Deliberate in what you do. You deliberate in your thoughts, words, action. So that you don't have to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. If you didn't mean it, why did you see it? Say it. It happens in relationships all the time. Yeah. So function at that level. Awareful function. Deliberate function. Not impulsive. Yeah. Your human being impulses will come up. Shift. Be awareful enough to be able to shift. Good enough for the student of Vedanta. Then that awareful being is limitless awareness. That step is through Vedanta. So simple it is. That's all. And the world appears the underlying one consciousness. One consciousness existence underlying the whole thing. Then what am I dealing with? Names and forms. I'm enjoying the waves. Like the nice beach near your house. Beautiful waves. Aha. Waves? Mithya. One water. But you can enjoy the waves at the same time. You know there's one water. You're still enjoying the waves. Yeah. And a good wave can come and knock you off also. Because one form, another form. Interaction. But water, there's only one water. And you enjoy the waves. Similarly, one existence consciousness, millions of forms. Aha. Look at the play of the Lord. Beautiful. What is not beautiful? Everything is beautiful. It's also green and nice, beautiful. The desert, the Thar desert. I did a desert trek once. Not an easy trek, but challenging trek. Desert has its own beauty. There's nothing like dirt in a desert. Yeah. Beautiful. Challenging? Yes. Tiring? Yes. Get sunburned? Yes. Still beautiful. Another type of beauty. The beauty of the Himalayas with the evergreens and the snow peak mountains. Yeah. But you go beyond Gangotri to Gomukh. It's all bleak mountain landscape. It's a snow desert. So in summer, it's all bleak with the Ganga flowing. Beautiful. So, and all of that is what? Name and form, manifestation of one existence conscious. May you. There's nothing else. But it appears outside, which I for my enjoyment. There's only sometimes for my suffering. Yeah, sometimes for his suffering. Who's suffering? Not consciousness. The person, maximum. Not even the witness. The person. And usually the person in a role. Yeah, in a role. Rarely the person. Sometimes the person also. That's all. So one consciousness, all that is there. Yeah. So that's the moment. Shift from the roles to the person. Play the role, shift back. I'm mama. Yeah.
Namji, as you shift from the role to the person, and say you start suffering less because you know, then would you appear cold? You know, like you're in a situation, you should be suffering according to society or whatever, and you're not. And so would that disturb people or would that really
Society will say a lot of things. You don't have to fulfill their expectations at that time. Because society thinks you should be suffering, but I'm not suffering. What to do?
You can be
Samji, you took a class today. Yeah.
You can have compassion, but not
But
break down.
I'm sitting in front of you now. I got some food for you. You're not well. Yeah, I'm not well. So when did some fever or something stop you from taking a class? Big deal about that. Yeah. So you need not. It's okay. Because The society thinks you should suffer because they would be suffering in that condition. But you're fine. People towards the end of his life, people would come and ask Swamiji, Swamiji, how are you? Who's that? Because his vision was affected a bit. Okay. My vision is compromised. You have to speak loudly. My hearing is compromised. My kidneys are fired. Heart is enlarged. But I'm fine. Are you suffering? No, you're fine. Are you getting the idea? That's kind of fine. Ramana in his last stages, the Ayurvedic doctor is treating him for cancer. It's really fast growing and this. Why are you wasting time on this body? Meant to trust. Okay, Ramana, great saint. My friend's father. Some of you know my friend Uday Acharya. His father. I get a call from his eldest son. Eldest son and I have been batchmates from school days onwards. I want you to come and talk to my father. I said, well, sure, what happened? He's got cancer and he's refusing treatment. I said, in his 80s, okay, I'll come and talk to him. 80s is not a big age anyway. 7. I said, Uncle, what happened to you? I heard you. Yeah, it's time for me to drop the body. I said, but what about treatment? He showed me the report. 6 months with chemotherapy. 3 months without chemo. So that's why I'm not refusing treatment. I said, Uncle, you're right. He was like an uncle figure for me. I said, Uncle, you're right. Because if you're going to get only an extension of 3 months and this 3 months of suffering with chemo, why? So I called his elder son. I said, Vijay, your dad is right. I'm not going to talk to him. I'm going to talk to you. Why are you going to suffer the last 6 months? So give him palliative treatment. He may be in pain, etc. So give him some painkillers, things like that. Always fine. So whole day he would spend his time reading Vedanta, contemplating, meditating. Whole life went in that. I would drop in a couple of times a week and to see him. We'll have some discussion, things like that. And that's it. Ordinary man. Yeah. But a student of Vedanta. And how much? Birth, death, etc. But the body will have problems. You, the consciousness is free from it. One day you have to drop the body. No? How long are you going to live? Really? Long life is not a blessing. Long life is a blessing if you have good health, number one. Even if you have good health, it may not be a blessing. I was telling her, remember? I was in my hometown of Kerala, my village. And as a youngster, I would roam all over the village. So there's a river flowing close by, 1/4 kilometer from my house. So I went there. Still love to walk along the. I found an old man sitting on the banks. He looks sad. I must have been 10 or 11. He was looking so sad. Something moved in the kid in me. So I went and sat next to him. He looked up at him. He looked at me. Grandfather, he seemed very sad. What happened? Kids can ask. And adults don't mind 10-year-old asking. Said, what to do, my beta? My wife has died. My eldest child has died. I lived so long. Some of the trees that I knew in my childhood also died. What can I tell him? As a 10-year-old, what do I know to tell him? So I just sat next to him. 15, 20 minutes. Just sat. That's the time I realized his wrong life, even with health, he was good. He was ancient. I mean, to a kid, 10-year-old, it's ancient. But to say that even the trees had died, he must have been 90 or so. Okay. But he had still good, strong, fit. He looked strong and fit. Good health, everything. But is it a blessing to see a child dying? To have a funeral for a child is not a blessing. Yeah. But that's it. So long life is not always a blessing, unless you have this knowledge. Anandoham. Yeah, my juniors have died. Brahma Vidyananda, there's so many people. A good friend of mine, Atma Truptananda, he was in Calcutta. But you celebrate their life. They lived well, they died in this knowledge. So what's the problem? Anando, you can say that. Otherwise, and how long you want to live anyway? Keep teaching, answering the same questions over and over again. Swamiji, but you're creating full-time teachers. Yeah. One course over 3 years. And next, you're starting from scratch again. Kitna karega? How many? Would 3 of them, 100 teachers come out, sit in Samadhi and go, finished. Go. Where are you going to go? Your one is all pervading awareness. You're not going anywhere. Are you getting the idea? That's all that is there. Birth, death, etc. Appearances. Birth is only for this body, not for I, the consciousness. Where is birth? Where is death? Where is punya? Where is papa?
Then why is it necessary to have ego?
From the standpoint of consciousness, we'll say there is no creation. You ask the water, why are you creating waves? What will the water say? This is how I am. I'm not creating anything. From our standpoint, there is an answer. You need an arena, a field to grow. So life on earth is like a tough martial arts school. It's meant for your growth. When will you grow in life? Look at it. Your martial arts school. I'm punching someone like this. I'm telling block. Why I'm punching like this? What will you? But if I punch hard, hey, blocker. He will learn only if the world is tough. Learning happens only in a challenging world, in a tough world. When everything is going smooth, you'll get bored. You get bored. Yeah. You won't grow. Things are too smooth. So everyone has ups and downs in life. The most uncomplicated life also has had ups and downs. That's the challenge to grow. More challenges mean more faster growth. So if your horoscope is a horoscope, good, you'll grow faster. Mine was, that's why I grew faster. Good, I'm happy. So when you went through it, sometimes it's troublesome. Agreed. But you grew, that's important. So at the end of the day, this is all that is there. Roles to person, to sakshi, your consciousness. World, apparent. Names and forms. Beautiful. Enjoy them. I mean, you enjoy all the mithya things. You go and watch a movie. You think anything is real in the movie? Nothing is real there. It's all a work of fiction. Would you laugh? You'll cry. All that. And now all this 3D, 4D movies coming out. Japan, etc. All realistic. You think you're going to get drenched with the water. Good. Enjoy the fun. Mithya. Enjoy it. So the world is same. Equally mithya. That is mithya's mithya. Enjoy the fun. Enjoy the game. So that's all. Learning is simple. Keep the learning going and fine. So want to do some nityasanam now before we call it a day? Okay. We'll start with some simple meditation of quietening the mind. So even if someone is not comfortable, up to quietening the mind is easy to do. Sit wherever you are comfortable. Okay. Meditation is here. Body where you are doesn't matter. Okay. All you have to see is you are comfortable in a posture, you're sitting erect. Okay. Sitting erect. So there are a few simple steps I'll introduce you to. There can be variations. You can lengthen or shorten any of the steps that you want. Okay. So you sit erect, eyes and mouth gently closed. Your palms, arms in any comfort position that you want to take. If you learned some mudras from someone and you want to do that, feel free to do that. Now, first we relax the body. Meditation is done by the relaxed person. You don't meditate to relax. You relax and then you meditate. So see that your eyes and mouth are gently closed, facial muscles relaxed, no frown on your face. You're not focusing on anything. Neither you have to keep grinning. It's okay, you're fine. Neck muscles relaxed. We'll go over the whole body to see it's relaxed. Neck is erect, natural curvature, but relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. Drop them, relaxed. Upper arms relaxed. Forearms, palms, and fingers all relaxed. Chest muscles relaxed. Stomach relaxed. Sides relaxed. Upper back, lower back relaxed. Waist and hips relaxed. Thigh muscles relaxed. Knees, calves relaxed. Your shin relaxed. Ankles relaxed. Feet and toes relaxed. Look at your body in one sweep of vision from the head to the toe. Is sitting like any of the other bodies here, relaxed. To help you quieten your mind further, just pay attention to your breathing. Breathing happens. You're just paying attention. You're doing a pranayama. It's not an exercise. You're just watching your breath. Feel the breath at the tip of your nostrils as it goes in and out. But watch it. Watch it going deeper. You can feel it in the whole nose. You can feel the breath at the back of your throat. You can feel the breath in your lungs. When the air is filling up your lungs, your diaphragm is dropping down. You can feel it at least up to your navel. This is called anchoring the breath. This is not belly breathing. This is watching your breath. The diaphragm moves down, not out. The next step is for people who are mildly religious. If you're very religious, you can lengthen the step. Invoke the Lord in any form you can relate to. The Lord is nothing but Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman, manifest as this whole universe. If the whole universe is Him, you can invoke Him in any form. Choose a form that you're comfortable with. And offer a mental worship. Whatever you associate as worship, do that. It's purely personal. There need not be a strict order for this. The intention is just to get His grace and to invoke the devotee out of yourself. Take the arati plate and do the final arati. Final arati is always camphor. Make it vivid. See the camphor lighting up under your fingers, under the match. Offer the arati to the Lord. See the face of the Lord lighted up. Keep the arati plate down. It's offered to the Lord. Take it yourself. And now you sit down for your japa. It's called japa dhyanam, the japa that moves into meditation. In doing this, you are not paying any attention to a name or form. You have done your worship, that's over and done with. So I will do the chant. When the chant is there, listen to the chant. When the chant is not there, be in that silence. Watch that silence. I use a word which is common to 3-4 major religions. Om Ishaya Namaha. Unto the Lord, my sense of salutations. Om Ishaya Namaha. 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 Silence before the chant, silence after the chant. You cannot watch silence without being silence. The silence is not disturbed by the chant. The chant is born in you, the silence. It dies down into you, the silence. Watch it happen. Om Ishaya Namaha. Om Ishaya Namaha. Om Ishaya Namaha. I am the silence, silence awareness. In me, the silence awareness, a thought is born. Into me, it dies down. No thought disturbs the silence awareness that I am. Om Ishaya Namaha. Om Ishaya Namaha. Om Ishaya Namaha. I am that silence awareness. Awareness, that is silence. That silent, conscious being I am. Untouched by thought, untouched by the words. They rise in me, die down into me. I am that silent consciousness. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamagacchate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Can you open your eyes and come back to normal thinking? Just the beginning of Nididhyasana, okay? Just a bit. But this is something that everyone can do. You'll have enough understanding to do this. How long does it take? 15 minutes or less? Yeah, 15 minutes. That's all it takes. Yeah. Do it anytime. There's no fixed time for it. Morning, afternoon, evening. Just see that you're alert and not sleepy. That's all. Nothing else. If you're feeling sleepy, have a cup of coffee and then do it. That's okay. People think, now I'm a yogi, I'm a student of Vedanta, I should avoid tea, coffee. Not true. Tea was taken to China by Bodhidharma, a Hindu monk. He took it to China and from there it went to the world. Yeah. That's the story behind it. Yeah. Of course, the story has become myths and legends. It seems when he was meditating, he would feel sleepy. So he tore his eyelids and threw it on the ground. Now let me see how. Warrior monks are a little tough characters. They will do all this madcap things. And it seems the next day a plant came, having those leaves like that. So the other monks started brewing those leaves and drinking it to keep them awake. That was the birth of the tea. Though I think he would have carried some tea leaves from here to there. South tea was very well known for thousands of years. We've been cultivating it. Coffee was later. Yep, that's it. So if you are feeling sleepy, please have a cup of tea or coffee and then do it. Okay. Yeah. Any questions, clarifications? We still have a few minutes. I know it's been a long day. Tiring. It's also fun and learning. There's a bit of both in it. Yeah. In fact, somebody was suggesting, can we have 1 or 2 days more? I said, working days be a bit difficult, but you all decide. I am fine. I can adjust my time, not a problem at all. Okay. The only thing is, I'm not sure until 6 months before whether I'm coming or not. Yeah. Because it depends on the invite. Because going and coming is expensive, Yeah. From flying from India to, yeah. And it also depends on the host. It's not an easy thing. Yeah. Saturday, Sunday is feasible. Other days is difficult. So you all decide and let me know. I have nothing to. I only have to talk. I don't have to do anything else. Yeah.
We could have it in
Any
comments.
questions? Shoot. Yeah.
So just one quick question on mindfulness.
Beg your pardon?
On mindfulness.
Huh?
Mindfulness.
Yeah. Mindfulness. See, a lot of things said about this. It starts with being deliberate in what I do. That means if I'm listening, I'm deliberate. I'm there. See, very often you go to the door and then think, did I lock the door? You locked it, but you are not deliberate there. Because of that, you've forgotten whether you locked or not. So you start with just being deliberate, being there. And someone is asking you something, you're there. You're talking to someone, you're there. That begin with that, everything will follow through. Everything will follow through.
So that was in transaction. We are talking about being aware, being mindful about what we are doing. So what
Yeah, so everywhere I'm the same. See, how long does it take to be alert and deliberate? I'm talking to my job, I'm there. Something else comes up, I'm there. It is not that I have to be there for a long time.
No, but they also
For a few seconds or an hour, it's the same principle. I'm there. For a few seconds, I'm there. For an hour, I'm there. You get it? Just there. That's enough. That practice will get you. When I'm locking a door, how long does it take? Few minutes, few seconds. But I'm there so that I don't have to go back and check. Did I close it? There will be times like I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Did I put that fruit into the fridge or have I left it out? A moment of not being deliberate. It happens to all of us. It's okay. When I go back, I'll know. Anyway, everything is closed, so no insects will come in. No problems. It'll get dried up by the time I go back. So it's okay.
So
Just put it, take it, put it in the
so
garbage.
that's the action that we do.
Yeah.
We need to be
Be deliberate.
switched
Yeah.
on deliberately, like, oh, how, for example, even like
Yeah.
how I close the door.
Yeah. Now there are some actions because of you having done it thousands of times, it may become routine. But even there, bring in a little bit of the deliberateness. Making a cup of tea, you done it hundreds of times. Okay. But a little bit deliberateness so that you get the mind, get the habit of being deliberate. Once that comes in, mindfulness, everything will flow in. Aware of your body, this thing. You're sitting, your posture, any pain anywhere, any this thing, anywhere. Just be aware. That's all. Mind, what's happening inside, editing your thoughts. Yeah, but pay attention. That's just paying attention. That's it. Yeah. Question myself. Because sometimes we do certain things and we take it granted that this is the right way to do it. May not be. It may be when you started, but not anymore. So, few things like this. Question myself, question my decisions, question whether this is the track you want to go in life. We are on track, everything is going fine. But once in a way, it's good to question. That'll bring that light of awareness into everything that you're doing. Yeah. Now, there are exercises, mindfulness movement. Yoga is a mindfulness exercise, no? You're holding a posture, especially the static part of it. Holding a posture, and then what? Being awareful. Where is the stretch? Where is the ache? Where is the pain? How's your breathing? I can't breathe. Make it Purna. Yeah. So, what is it all about? Being awareful. Where the stretch is, which muscle is involved, what is not involved, what is relaxed, what is stressed. All that is awareness exercises. Tai Chi, slow form of martial arts. No? You think I'm going to fight like this? That's not how you fight. But this is making it a mindfulness exercise. This in a combat will become what? Fast movement. It's not that. Yeah. Like that. It's a flick. It has to happen. But practice, you're practicing mindfulness. You know? These are all awareness exercises. Any exercise can be converted to an awareness exercise. Making tea, sugar, 3 rotations, 3 rotations. Clockwise 3, anti-clockwise. Become mindful, no? Zen and the art of the sword. That's also done. Zen and Ikebana. Flower arrangement. Huh? Because the mindful, the contemplative mind, mindfulness. Zen in the Art of Motorcycle Repair. I don't know how many of you would have read that book or heard that book. My time book. Yeah, old book it is. Yeah. It is published when we were young. But it's a cult book, so it would have been popular. Yeah. Zen in the Art of Archery. Yeah. So is a Zen mind is a meditative mind, the contemplative mind. That's all. You can have anything, any activity. Then you learn to be fast and furious in life. Still have the Zen mind. Yeah. Like I said, Arjuna or Bhishma on the battlefield. Yeah, focus. You're fighting three warriors. You see your friend is in trouble there. So 2 arrows go there. Yeah, two against his opponent. And you're still fighting. Fast and furious, but then the mind is like that. That's why the diffused awareness you can see. Now, diffused awareness for people in yoga may be a little different. Not you have heard of focused awareness, Tratak. So Tratak is what you're focusing, correct? Thumb or anything, it can be flame, this, that. Now, those who are into yoga and want to do it, Tratak focused awareness. Then focus halfway in between that and this. Automatically, you will get diffused awareness because your awareness will spread and all that. So you need focused awareness, you need diffused awareness. Both are necessary in life. Why? You're walking, so you focus on where you're walking. But you have diffused awareness, you know the car's coming behind you. You better be. City life is good for these things. Especially if you're living in a crowded city. London proper. So bring that into. So that's all that mindfulness, a lot of mysticism is made about it. It's that simple. Yeah.
So it does mindfulness to some degree reinforce the Sakshi Bhava?
Yeah, in a way it's Sakshi Bhava. Yeah. But starting is here. Yeah.
That was going to be my next question.
Sorry.
No, but it's okay, it's got answered.
So next time you have a pain somewhere, witness it. Mindful. Isolate it. What's that? You find not paining that much anymore. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be like Bhishma. This is burning my. You don't have to be that much, but our function, that much. Good enough. Yeah. So call it a day or what? And if there are further questions, I can keep going. Okay, not a problem. For me, this, yeah.
No question. If we are done early, can we have a group picture?
Huh?
Yeah.
If we are done early,
Yeah.
just for the newsletter, can we have a group picture? If we are
Group picture, fine. Yeah.
just in case somebody is not coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Where do we